just didn't have charcuterie boards. We didn't.
They've
I didn't
become
know
really
what it
popular
was.
all of a sudden, haven't they? They've become really popular all of a sudden, haven't they?
And it was like one of those things where I thought, I don't really have one. This, I'm going to show you over here before I even go into the food, if I may. These are not made of cast iron, okay? That's the first thing. What they are made of is stoneware, and then stoneware that's been enameled. And I'm telling you, though, it is fairly heavy, but again, it's not cast iron. We have the cerise color right here, that beautiful red. This is 14.5 inches, by the way. Here is the brand new sea salt. And so if you like that, you can go with that one. This is the artichoke, which is a deep green. And we have the oyster color, which is in the gray. Now, think about stoneware that's enameled so that you know that it is really, it's going to be great in the oven. But wait till you see, this can be great right out of the refrigerator as well. Take me through it, Nate.
It really can be. So stoneware, first of all, our stoneware is thicker and less porous than most stoneware out there. So we find that, A, to be more insulative, to hold on to heat and cold better, but also to resist cracking and crazing. So less air pockets in the actual material, number one.
Good to know.
And number two, we glaze it with the same type of glaze we put on our cast iron, but to also match those colors. So you could see on the what you get, we still have the ombre effect where it's darker around the rim and it gets lighter as you go towards the center on all of these pieces. So again, different material, different heating qualities, but same maintenance. So this can go in the dishwasher, you can scrub it, you can clean it, you can soak it. This can go on any heat source except for the stovetop. So you can even put it in your microwave, your oven, your broiler, also in your fridge if you want to keep cold things cold, which of course we want to do for serving.
Which is what this is right now. It's cold because you've got veggies and crackers and all, and yet they actually baked a cheese dip there.
We baked a brie right in that vessel, and then I've got some cranberry sauce. This is coming out of a cast iron saucepan that we'll show later today. But
at 2 p.m. there's a full hour of
You could do warm apples over this. You could do pears, you could do nuts and honey over this. So you've got the warm cheese in the middle that you can actually bake right on the vessel, or bake it and put it on here, and then you've got the well for anything that you want to dip in it over to the side.
I'm going to grab just an empty one so we can kind of show everybody that.
In beautiful size, so you can fit a lot on here when you're entertaining, whether that's before Thanksgiving, whether it's for a game day
I was just going to say, football day.
Football day, look at this. I don't know if we could fit more football food on here, but beautiful dip right in the middle in the well, so that's going to stay contained right in there. We've got bread and carrots to go in there, and of course some beautiful wings to go right on this platter. We're using it more of a serving platter for this one, but it will match your cast iron. It will stay on your table. Nothing's going to fall off on that, because if I lift this up, you can see, without me turning it, if you want to come underneath it, how deep that is on the bottom.
It really is.
It's not necessarily a flat plate. You've got a beautiful well to hold plenty of wings, to hold dip, to hold whatever you want on the bottom. And it's substantial in size.
And then here, you'll see the first well right here is probably about 1.5 inches in depth. I'm putting my fingers to the bottom so you can see that it's coming up just below my knuckles right there. Then it comes up and goes into this piece where basically if you have a round baker that you wanted to put in there, maybe like I like to do a hot crab dip.
Love that, yum. I'm coming over.
A hot crab dip and then put the crackers around the outside. But you also have that well in the center too. So if you really even wanted to drop a little bit of ice on there and do shrimp
Beautiful
all
idea.
around here.
It will stay cold. You can keep the platter colder.
Beautiful.
It is branded, of course, as Lakers say, in the 3 rings, so it's going to match everything else that you get at home with these beautiful colors. So you can see, again, a dessert spread. So let's say you're entertaining. You've got people coming over for book club, for a football game, even just after dinner, but you don't have time to put a plate of dessert together. Do a spread like this with many different things that people can choose from. If they want gluten-free, you've got the fruit and something else. You've got cookies on the outside. So you can fit so much on here. You could do just a fruit platter with yogurt and granola for breakfast, for the brunch spread that we just had over there. Again, warm cheese dips, the crab dip that you were talking about can cook right on this vessel. And then, of course,
look at how cute.
Look what's coming up. Beautiful Halloween spread. Those marshmallows are adorable.
They are.
Cookies, candy. You could just have this out if you're having people come over or come through for Halloween. This can be something that they can walk by and graze on. I love this vessel because it's so much more durable than just a plate. You can bake on it.
Yeah.
It's got a well to put things on it. And the size is really amazing for any type of dips that you want to use.
14.5 inches. And just so you know, here's one thing I wanted to say, and I wasn't even talking price. The QVC price is $166. We're bringing it down to less than $100 just for today. That price is going to go back up at the end of the day. So here is the red cerise. You can get this home for $33.33, and then make the other 2 payments over the next 2 months. This is that sea salt. It's blowing out right now, so if you want that, don't wait. If you want that beautiful rich green called artichoke, like artichoke, it's the French artichoke. And then we have the oyster, the gray oyster right there. So this is a beauty. And you know what? I've never seen one like this before. That's what I think is just amazing.
I love it too. Such versatility. Like you said, you can put a ramekin or a dish right down in the well. You can put food right down in the well. You can bake on it. You can keep it cold. You can use it as a display pattern.
Yeah.
And it's going to match all your other Le Creuset cookware.
Or fill it with wings, honey.
That's right.
And then bring it out for the next football game, right?
And room to put your bones around the side.
You can put your bones in the middle or something. You're right. In the meantime, I do want to show you the top that I have on and the jeans that I have on.